Okay, I don't know if that did anything. Uh, there's a lot going on right now. Yeah, you're the only one in here, at least for right now. But yeah, um, yeah. This good. That's good to hear. Some I'm glad someone is. There's a lot happening. There's actually it was funny because the other day me and Jack were kind of talking about this, and he goes he goes, I think I'm the only one in the family who's both physically and mentally healthy. I, I don't know. I just thought that was funny that he said that, and to an extent it's true actually. But oh, I'm fine. I mean, I'm angry. I'm probably gonna curse a lot during this. Um, I'm okay. It's just this whole thing is just taking such a toll on everyone. Yeah, this whole thing's just taking such a toll on everyone. Funny but not funny. Yeah, yeah, but I mean, mom's been like stressed out about everything, and then and like I still don't have my license or a job or anything right now, so I'm just like, and I haven't been able to like focus on college classes or anything or assignments because like I'm doing everything else because she's always at the hospital taking care of him, so I'm always here taking care of everything else. So it's just exhausting, and everyone's just so like thrown off by the whole situation, and it's I don't know. It's just this whole I don't even know how to describe it. It's stressful. That's it. It's yeah. Um I don't know. I guess I am screen recording this, so wherever everyone's gonna see it anyway, so I guess I might as well just start talking about it, how I feel about it at least, but um yeah. So my dad is our dad. Um he's back in the hospital. Um he's been in and out of the hospital pretty much as long as he's been in our lives. Uh in fact he's been in and out of the ICU specifically a couple times now. Um at least I think back in 2018 I think it was like 3 times in 1 year. And most people don't even go there one time in their life. So yeah. So and there's like a whole this whole thing. And, and there's also my bio dad. We don't like him very much because he is an addict, alcohol, specifically an alcoholic, I should say. And he wasn't good to any of us. He was physically abusive to my mom, mentally abusive to us, and and okay, since he was never really around to be a dad, um, as the oldest son, it was kind of my duty to step up and become man of the house, and I have been for 14 years. I'm 18, so ever since I was 4, I've been I don't want to say running the place, but just making sure everything is in order, I guess. Um, of course, I mean, pretty soon after my mom left my bio dad, we met. I I can very confidently say my real dad, but I don't know, but it's just like he hasn't really been around to be a father either because hello? He hasn't been around too much either. I've been doing. Okay, well, look, you you're the oldest sibling. That's just like part of the job description, okay? I'm the oldest son. I was protecting everyone. Okay, that was yeah, we both had a part to play in that. So, um, but no, I mean, it was a whole thing, but yeah, but Steve hasn't really been around to be much of a father either because he's been in and out of the hospital and it's been really stressful. Uh, I don't even, I don't know, and I mean, it's just been one thing after another. It started with his heart and then his kidneys failed. And then he had a problem with his liver pretty soon after that. And now it's just so much worse. I'm not going to go into the details yet, but he's in a bad spot right now. Um, but yeah, I mean, basically, it was, we've come too far for it to end now. And, um, he, I don't know, it's the hospital's fault. There's no light way to say that. The hospital, I don't know, my mom said that when she went there, she was talking to the nurse. She said that at least 3 doctors knew us by name. That should be more than enough to tell you that something is very wrong. And the whole reason he's even in this critical state is because of the hospital. He was supposed to come home yesterday, and instead he went into emergency surgery yesterday. Okay, so basically, September 28th, I think, he woke my mom up and said he was having chest pains. And with his heart issues and everything, we don't play with that. It's almost fell. And so he went to the ER. He got MRI scanned, and he just got looked at and stuff. And we found what is happening. Yeah, we found a issue, obviously. No, it wasn't a critical issue. It's just like he's had open heart surgery, I want to say 3 times in his entire life. There's been a lot going on there. And yeah, so it was just this whole thing. Um and when we went to the hospital, we found out that one of the major valves in his heart, that was the main problem with it. One of the major arteries running through his heart had a blood clot in it because his blood was too thick. So basically, you have blood types like type A, type O, like type, I don't know, whatever. Rather than just letters, there's numbers as well. It's types 1 through 4, and that describes your blood thickness. And because his heart is so sensitive, his has to stay in between 2 and 3. It has to stay right in the middle. Too thick and a clot forms. Too thin and he bleeds a lot. Like he'll just start bleeding profusely out of nowhere if his blood is too thin. So they found a clot in his heart. Because actually, no, this is something. Actually, I missed a detail here. The reason the clot formed is because he stopped taking blood thinners. So he was taking blood thinners because, like I said, his blood has to stay in a very specific way. It has to be in a very specific form. And he stopped taking blood thinners because he was supposed to get a new kidney. Because kidney problems was also a big part of his health issues. So he was supposed to get a new kidney, and the doctors were premature. There was a person who was on life support, critical condition, and they didn't even die. That's what I want to get through here. Like, the guy didn't die, but they still wanted to get my dad ready for surgery so that he can get that kidney. That's just one of the very minor issues here. But yeah, so he's stopped taking blood thinners to prepare him for that surgery. And, and then, of course, his blood thickened up too much and it caused a blood clot. Now, when he went to the ER, they were able to find the clot and fix it. So they started feeding him blood thinners again, to get him back into a normal state, or at least a mostly normal state. And they gave him too much. The blood thinners just, like I said, his blood is supposed to be in between 2 and 3. And if it changes even a little bit, bad things happen to his body. So he wanted a blood thinner. They gave him blood thinner, sorry. and they gave him too much. His heart thickness went all the way down to 1.10. That is way too thin. Okay. And with that blood clot had just been opened up, that caused internal bleeding. And the blood went back and into his spinal column. And it blocked it up. And now, he has no feeling in his legs. He's paralyzed from the waist down, and we have no idea if it's permanent, by the way. Let this... They gave him the blood thinners and some anesthesia to knock him out while they did it. When he woke up, he was thrashing, yelling, tears in his eyes. His mouth was bleeding because he was biting his tongue because he was just in pain. He was in so much pain that I'm shaking so bad. He was in a lot of pain. And when, oh my god, my mom told me that when he woke up, he was yelling, "Kill me, kill me, I want to die." He said he looked her dead in the eyes and said, "I need you to kill me." Just, I need y'all to understand the weight of that. Like, this man, this has to be the toughest motherfucker I know, was begging for death. He was in so much pain. That's not even the half of it. They had to knock him out again, and when they woke up, or when he woke up, he had no feeling in his legs, like I said. He was paralyzed from the waist down due to his spine being filled with blood. It went from, I don't know, it was literally all the way from like where the spine connects to the skull all the way down to where the spine connects to the pelvis. Like, his entire spinal column was messed up. And he had to go into emergency surgery. He has a cut all the way down the front side and his back side. Just all the way down, both sides, just saw through his rib cage for, I don't know, the fourth time now? It's never been that serious. I mean, he cried. I've never seen that man cry. He was bawling when he heard he had to go into surgery for this. So, he was put on life flying. He was put in a helicopter and shipped down to the Denver hospital and went into emergency surgery. And luckily they were able to flush all the blood out of his spinal column. But he still has no feeling in his legs, and again, we have no idea if it's going to stay that way or not. The doctors told us in 48 hours if he still doesn't feel any kind of sensation or anything, then we should worry. Right now, all we can do is pray, but This never should have happened. This, I mean, this man may never walk again because somebody over there fucked up. I can't stress that enough. Like, these professional medical experts may have just, at best, at least he would have to take a couple weeks to completely relearn how to use his legs. And that's the best case scenario. And I'm not even gonna talk about the worst one. This is never should have happened. And I can't help but feel anything but anger. Because, I mean, we're just so used to him being in the hospital all the time. I hate that. I hate that we're used to that. But we just are. And we're not supposed to be. Never should have happened. I don't know. Someone is responsible, and we are going to find that person and put their head on a silver platter. Because that, y'all don't even understand the half of this situation. I know there are some people that are going to see this and they've got some medical issues too, and they visit our hospital pretty regularly as well. And I get that. But this, like, having gone to emergency surgery because your doctor screwed up and needed, like, good God, I mean, I don't know, I mean, no one even came to this live. I don't know why I made it live, but I wanted to talk about it and just express, like, how much that sucks. Because, I mean, it's just, it shouldn't have happened. And it wasn't even our fault. We did nothing. They just, sucks. I think that's all I got. Um, there's been, there's been other issues popping up here and there, but it's mainly been this. It's been really been taking a toll on all of us. But, you know, I just wanted to come on here, talk about it, and just spread the word that, I mean, this, I don't know, that hospital is doing something wrong. Well, that's all I got. Um, yeah, just wanted to talk about it and just get all that, make sure everyone was aware of the seriousness of the situation, and yeah, I think that's it. I've been talking way too much at this point, so yeah, thanks for listening. I guess I'll catch you